Hello everyone, Mythical Monkey here, and today I'm with Blink, yet again.
Hi.
And we just got done watching the Backlash pay-per-view, and my god, that was long.
How long was it? Like 3-4 hours?
The kickoff started when? 6 o'clock?
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
So, 6 to 10. Almost 11. 4 to 5 hours?
Well, and plus that, I just think the after show is still on too.
No one cares about the after show. There's no wrestling that goes on in that.
Yeah.
It's talking for an hour. No one wants to watch them talking for an hour. Anyway, that was loud. Let's get into our Backlash review. This is a new thing I decided to start just now. Because why not? Just to kind of get our predictions, get our immediate reactions from the pay-per-view, coming out of the pay-per-view. So,
Yeah.
based on what you saw, don't go into a match detail because we'll go into that individually in a second. What's your overall review of that?
I guess you could say that it was better than the Greatest Royal Rumble because there was actually some action. Not like
that main event though.
Well, the main event that it was sure, yeah, it was long, but when it was getting to the end, it was good.
I don't know
In
how
my
many
say.
armholes and oh my god, I was like, God dang, stop these holds.
Yeah. But there's no way he was gonna win.
So the first match is on the kickoff. We had Bayley versus Ruby Riott. Not really much to say about this match.
Yeah.
The most notable thing from that match was when Ruby Riott was on the corner and she, with her knees, slammed Bayley head first into the turnbuckle. That's the most I remember from that. That's the most I can pull out of that.
For me, I can't remember anything because it was not really a match. It was just a pity party.
So the kickoff was kind of boring, but we both predicted Ruby Riott was going to win that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was quite obvious.
Yeah.
Then, starting the show with Backlash, we had Seth Rollins versus The Miz. A Monday Night Raw Seth Rollins versus a SmackDown Live Miz for the Intercontinental Champion. It was again kind of obvious, but there was points in that match that I thought Miz has this.
In my opinion, he didn't really have a chance.
Well, Miz is from SmackDown. I was like, how is he gonna win this? But there was points during that match where Miz hit that stone crushing finale a few times, and I was like, are they really gonna give this to him? But Seth Rollins hit that curb stomp at the end and won.
Yeah, and to be honest, he was I was like, okay, he's gonna do a skull crushing finale, no doubt about it. I know he's gonna do it once or twice or some few more other times, but I know he's gonna do it at least once. But seeing WWE, I know they're gonna be yeah, no, it's not gonna end like that.
Yeah.
I don't think so. We're giving it back to the champion.
The most notable part, there was a few notable parts. That was actually a really good match. I will give that to Seth Rollins and Miz. It was back and forth and good match.
Yeah.
It was good to start the show. But I remember when Seth Rollins was gonna do the Kingslayer or whatever he calls that move, and he kneed the ring post.
Oh yeah.
And that was his bad knee. That was the one he injured, which you probably would have known because they were mentioning it about a goddamn million times.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he's hurting his injured knee.
Oh, then he's like, then the Miz over here, he was about to like do something. Then he hears, oh, he has an injured knee. Let me just, do a submission hold on that knee and see what happens.
And then Seth Rollins flipped the finger four.
Yeah.
Lock.
By the way, my sister came in while we were watching that match. She laughed so hard when the Miz was in that submission hold after he got flipped over. He looked like a little bitch. He was like, ah! This hurts. Yeah, it looks like it hurts. Yeah, like just back that little baby face off your like it does not hurt. I bet for a fact it does not hurt that much.
What else was in the match? There was a time that Miz was gonna do the stone crushing finale from the turnbuckle.
Oh yeah, that part, yeah.
And then Rollins flipped him off or something. I don't remember that part. But
He
it looked
punched
like
him.
Rollins was gonna go for a curb stomp, but he didn't. And I was like, what?
Yeah, then he curb stomped him at the end, and that's how he won.
Alright. I guess that's... anything else to put into that match?
I got a really good kick out of the Miz's face when he was crying, like something like that. He's like, I want my mommy, my leg hurts so much, please let go.
In the next match, it was a women's match for the Raw Women's title. It was Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. I mean, we all knew who was going into this, and we all knew who was walking out.
Yeah, that match was already won as soon as it started.
I gotta give it to Alexa though; she had fight back moments.
Well, yeah, at least she got Nia Jax down sometimes, but.
And there goes my phone. Anyway, yeah, she did get Nia Jax a few times. I remember when Alexa was on the turnbuckle and Nia just went boom, flipped her like she was nothing. I'm like, how are we supposed to believe Alexa's gonna beat Nia Jax?
Like, to me, in my eyes, it was like, I already see Nia Jax already won. Like, I didn't even see any fighting. It was just her walking out. That's all I saw.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory match. What was the next part? The next part was the Elias part, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the good part right here.
Oh, wait.
Many people might not like this take. Wait, what?
Unless it was... Wait, was the Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy one after or before the...
Oh, it was the Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy. Yep.
Yeah.
So, let's start with the Randy Orton, even if it wasn't. So, we had Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy for the United States match. The United States champion. I went into this thinking this was going to be a good match.
Yeah.
But I feel like it didn't meet my standards of a match, though.
It's Randy Orton in Backlash. Like, come on now.
Like, I was expecting more from that match.
Like, I was like, when I was watching
Jeff
it,
Hardy was gonna win, but I expected more of a match.
Yeah, but for me, when I was watching it, I was talking to my brother, and I was like, okay, this is how it's gonna end. Randy Orton is gonna come and do his signature, then he's gonna try to do his finisher, gets it reversed, then Jeff Hardy comes in, does a twist of fate, then a Swanton Bomb and wins. And look what just happened. That's exactly how it went. I was like,
I don't even know Randy's moveset very well anymore. He's changed.
Like, yeah,
I
he's
remember
been
I remember when his finisher was the punt. That was brutal. He'd get into the corner and then run and kick him in the head.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But now he just does the RKO. It's kind of fun. RKO. Anyway, Jeff Hardy did go out winning this match. As typical. as we both predicted, actually. Any other predictions? Or not predictions, because there's nothing to predict. We already saw the show.
Yeah.
Any other things to put into this match?
Nothing really.
It was a match.
It was a Randy Orton Backlash match. What do you think? Like, did he win last year too? Or wait,
No.
well, the last time they had Backlash, I don't think so.
Nope. He lost to Jinder Mahal for the WWE title.
Of course.
And the funny thing is that it was originally going to be Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton for the United States title.
But then, ta-da, Jeff Hardy took it over.
I was like, thank God, I do not want to see Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton again. That was something I definitely didn't want to see. And if it was Jinder Mahal would have won that match. And I did not want to see that.
It was like, eh. But when I watched it, it was like, eh. I Jeff Hardy, like, he just got the Universal title in
The United States.
What? Yeah. Well, yeah, I know that, but then
Universal's Brock Lesnar. Who wasn't even in this show. May I remind you. He's a champion and he's not on the pay-per-view.
like because Vince McMahon over here, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna give you the break. I'm gonna give you a day off. Don't worry about doing pay-per-views.
The Universal title needs to go on someone who can be on Raw and can defend the title every pay-per-view, because these titles with no Universal title defense makes the Universal title seem lower prestige than Intercontinental.
Speaking of people like that, Roman Reigns.
I guess we'll get to that in the main event of this show.
Yeah.
Anyway, are we done with the Randy Orton Jeff Hardy situation?
Yeah.
Moving on, we had Elias coming out to perform. He was performing for someone who was local in his town. It was something big, and he was talking about how the person, I don't remember the name of the person, do you?
No.
Bruce something? Bruce Willis?
Bruce something Steen. Springsteen, I think.
Bruce Springsteen? I don't know. Anyway, they was talking about how he was a local talent, or a local performer in New Jersey, because that's where they were. And he was talking about how he was going to perform for him, and then the crowd was booing, and then he was like, you know what, I'm just not going to perform. But then it was dragged out of him. Back, step forward, step back, step forward.
Boo! Yeah! Boo! Yeah! No, I'm going to do it anyway!
And then he starts to play, and it's a new day comes out, and we had Big E with a big drum set, Kofi Kingston with what are those called? Cymbals. Throwing pancakes off the cymbals, may I remind you, and Big E or Xavier Woods with his trombone, and they were talking about how they wanted to perform with Elias here tonight. But Elias is a singles performer. And
supposedly.
And then they're like, but we don't want to perform with you. We just want to perform. And then they do their little lap around and perform. And Elias is like, you know what? I don't need any of your booty-os. Your New Day stuff. JoJo, hit it from the top. And then JoJo's like, everyone, Elias. And then we got Mr. Aiden English coming out here. And he's like, it's Rusev Day. And then Rusev comes out. And Elias is getting pissed at this point because he's like, can I perform? I don't need your Rusev Day. I don't need your booty-os. Hit it from the top again, JoJo. Everyone, Elias.
Oh.
No way. Jose.
The No Way Jose.
No Way Jose comes out with Titus Worldwide and Breezango in the back of the conga line.
Then also,
and then they're coming out and dancing around with the No Way Jose conga line.
And don't forget about the Fashion Police comes out with them too.
That's Breezango.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the real name.
Oh, I just go with the Fashion Police.
And then Elias is like, I don't need your Bootios, I don't need your Rusev Day, I don't need your conga line with your pathetic people. Jojo, hit my music. Or start from the top.
You already know what it is.
Alright, everyone. Elias.
Oh.
Starts to perform a little bit. Glory! Bobby Roode does his glorious DDT onto Elias. And then Bobby Roode points to No Way Jose. And then the No Way Jose music comes out. And then everyone starts conga line while Rusev Day is just kind of staring at these people like, the heck's going on here? And then Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode was like the star of the show here. Because Bobby Roode gets out and he lifts up his robe and shakes his booty to Rusev.
The English wanted to join in the fun too, but Rusev was like, nope, no you don't.
No. And then they all went to the stage and they started to dance a little bit. It was weird seeing Bobby in this position because it doesn't fit his gimmick, but it was hilarious.
I was like, yes! Bobby Roode coming out.
That was honestly if you're going to do a segment like that, the best way to do it. It was entertaining, it was filling, and it didn't feel like filler.
Yeah. And also, and let me just say, didn't Elias defeat Bobby Roode? But I guess you can say this was his revenge on him.
He defeated Bobby Roode twice.
Yeah. So it was like that. I guess that's what he gets.
Yep. I mean, he defeated Bobby Roode once. The second time was more of Elias declaring himself the winner, but there was no official call of a winner.
Oh.
And then, after the whole Elias thing, then it was the first match we predicted against each other on. Big Cass versus Daniel Bryan. I know you have words on this.
Listen here. I said Daniel Bryan in the beginning, and I was gonna stick with Daniel Bryan, but for some reason, my damn mouth comes out with, know what? I'm gonna change my mind and go with Big Hoss because I may go base it off of height, but I didn't know how much of a puss Big Cass could be. Like, he literally taps out. He could literally, pick Daniel Bryan up easily. But he's like, know what? I'm just going to tap out instead and do it a submission way. Not just, maybe more entertaining and, do a finisher on someone and do it by friggin' pinfall. No, he did it by submission. So I should have went with my gut instead of Daniel Bryan, but I was like, let's just base it off of height.
I did not expect Big Cass to tap like that. I was like, he's gonna get out of this. And then all of a sudden I saw him tapping, I'm like, okay then.
I flipped shit when I saw that. I was like, wait, what? Excuse me? Did you seriously do what I just think you just did?
There's nothing really noteworthy from this match. There's just a submission. That's all I can remember.
Like, submissions are like the worst way to go.
And that put me one point ahead of you because you didn't go with your gut.
Yeah, I should have went with my gut.
You would have been tied there. But you wouldn't have been tied for long. Because the next match was Carmella versus Charlotte for the women's
And I have,
SmackDown.
and I am
Women's
always on that too. I'm always on that too. That match was just stupid in general. Like that shouldn't even. Charlotte Flair was dominating all match. She was doing so good until over here, she freaking Carmella was like, "No, let me just keep on submitting you. Let's keep on doing submissions every single time."
But she didn't win
But
from a submission.
No, I know. I'm gonna get to that. And so what they were doing, it was like, oh, Charlotte Flair, got out of whatever Carmella was gonna do on the rope, and she jumps behind from Carmella, and she lands weirdly. But then Carmella all of a sudden just comes out of nowhere and does a pin. But she could easily get out of that. She didn't get knocked out or anything.
She hit her knee.
She could. Oh man! I got knocked out by hitting my own knee. Oh boo! Freaking who? It was her knee. You could be. Look at Roman Reigns that we're gonna get to. Yeah, but do you think that she could have easily gotten out of that pin? Easily.
I expected her to get out of that pin.
Again, she didn't go down hard.
through the entire match, you can even recall because I was texting you through this. Through the entire match, I was like, "Why did I go with Carmella? Carmella sucks. Why did I go with Carmella?" And then she won. And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
That was straight dumb. Those two matches were crap. Come on, WWE, you could do way better than that.
And I'm assuming you have more comments on the next match.
And this one is?
For the WWE Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles.
This is the second freaking time.
Third
time?
This is third time.
The third time they got counted out?
Oh, this is like to be a count out. But this is the third time they competed, and they're probably going to be a fourth. I'm predicting now there's a fourth.
But yeah, there's going to be a fourth, no doubt about it. But
it's not
still,
going to be at Money in the Bank.
Well, yeah, it's probably just going to be a normal match.
It's not going to be at Money in the Bank. I'm predicting it's going to be at a future pay-per-view, probably SummerSlam. But I think Money in the Bank is going to be AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. Because Samoa Joe already issued that challenge.
What I see is I think it's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles at Extreme Rules.
Extreme Rules?
Yeah, anything goes.
Still?
Yes, it's actually the pay-per-view after Money in the Bank.
How do you know this and I don't?
It's literally on the website. It's gonna go. They even announced it too. It's gonna go Money in the Bank, Extreme Rules, and SummerSlam.
Why WWE? Extreme Rules should be the pay-per-view after WrestleMania. How it's always been.
But then it was like, nope, we're having it after Money in the Bank.
And then they're like, oh, we're gonna throw this Greatest Royal Rumble and then Backlash at you. Why? Backlash should have been next month.
Well, to be honest, I'm actually surprised we didn't even know it was still a thing.
I don't know WWE's schedule anymore. They throw it everywhere now. TLC last year was in October.
What is it going to be? Freaking Roman Reigns and...
Are we getting a second WrestleMania this year?
I don't know, maybe.
The greatest WrestleMania?
WrestleMania down in New York, right?
Yeah, that's WrestleMania 35. That's in April. But there's probably going to be a WrestleMania 34.5.
34.5. The matches that were crap are going to have a rematch.
Anyway, we're getting off track from the actual...
Yeah, I literally forgot we were talking about
AJ Styles versus Shinsuke.
Oh, okay, that's what... Okay, that's what I was talking about. This is their second time they get counted out. One by AJ Styles, the first time AJ Styles and Nakamura stayed out, and AJ Styles stayed champion because they were counted out. Then the second time, they both do nut shots twice to each other, and they didn't get up, and they got counted out again, which I think is bullshit. Because what they should do, if it's a no disqualification, I don't think they're allowed to count out. That's a rule they should.
I didn't know that was a rule. I was like, why are they counting this? I thought it was like whoever's last man going,
like, come on, really? I wanted to see them get up and finish it.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Like I'm saying, they're dragging it out, and it's gonna go till SummerSlam or something.
It's gonna be an Extreme Rules or SummerSlam, one of the two. What I'm saying, it's gonna be
The next time they fight is probably gonna be when Shinsuke wins the title.
Like, it's gonna be a no-holds-bar match.
The only reason I was predicting that Shinsuke wasn't gonna win this is because of that Samoa Joe match, because Samoa Joe's a heel. And the only reason they turned Shinsuke heel was because AJ was a face. And they didn't want face versus face.
They still haven't had a proper dream match yet. Like, every single match you faced, it was disqualification.
Alright. You want to watch the proper dream match between AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura?
Yeah, I want to see a proper one.
Go watch their New Japan Pro match.
What?
They had a match before WWE. Go watch that one.
Oh, so is that why that AJ Styles has, like, Japanese on his pants?
Yeah, AJ Styles came from a promotion before WWE, which was New Japan Pro. So did Finn Balor. So did Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. So did Shinsuke.
What the heck?
Chris Jericho right now is in New Japan Pro.
I did not know this.
Yeah, Chris Jericho has like a weird contract with WWE, which means he can wrestle for other promotions. And right now he's wrestling Tatsumi something in New Japan.
I have no clue.
I mean, he just finished a rivalry with I can't think of his name. Kenny Omega. He just finished a rivalry with Kenny Omega.
Also, he just did Greatest Royal Rumble too.
Yeah. Like I said, he has a weird contract in WWE. I don't know what the contract is. Anyway, we're still getting off track. We can't keep track with the Shinsuke match.
Well, at least we're staying on the topic of WWE.
Anyway, Shinsuke and AJ. My things going into it. I don't think that chair shot was planned. Well, I think it was planned. Okay. But that backfired on AJ.
What I think of that part was, I was like, are you a dumbass? What do you think would happen if a guy's about to kick you and you throw a chair at it? The chair's gonna come right back at you and hit you right in the skull. Like, I knew something was gonna happen if he throws that chair. The next thing you know, he gets up and all you see is blood on his face.
That caught me off guard. I didn't see the chair come back and hit him. I thought it just kind of went back and past him.
No, what I saw it go from 0 to Mach 10 real fast.
Like, I wasn't paying attention to Styles. All I saw was a chair on Shinsuke's knee, and then it bounced back. And then I saw AJ get up with the blood all over his face. I'm like, whoa, what happened to you, dude? And then they showed the replay, and I'm like, oh.
Like, when I saw the replay in slow motion, I was like, oh, oh, that must sting.
I guarantee you that wasn't planned.
Yeah, there's a 0% chance that was actually planned. That was real blood.
I felt bad for AJ right there.
No, oh crap, my phone fell. What I was like, that's what you get from being a total dumbass and throwing a chair at someone's leg.
What he should have done was throw it and then duck.
But you know, it's AJ Styles. He's like, no, I'm so tough. I'll just take it into the face.
Didn't you like AJ Styles like a month ago?
Did until he's starting to get really cocky, and I was like, no, what? Screw him. I don't like him. I like Nakamura more.
I like Styles. Styles reminds me of an older, or not older, but a back then version of Punk, and I like Punk. And
Like,
I mean like straight edge society Punk, like when he was hot, red hot. Like with the WWE crowd. Not that way hot.
yeah, I'd be like, that's kind of, what are you trying to say?
Anyway, I feel like we've been dreading on the Shinsuke AJ match a bit too long.
Okay, one more thing about the CM Punk thing. That's kind of like me. Like, I didn't like him in the beginning until he changed.
Who, Punk?
Yeah, like I didn't like him in the beginning until he after he had the white and red shirt instead of just.
No, I've been a Punk fan all the way, and I'm an AJ fan all the way too.
No, I'm never gonna turn back from going back to AJ Styles. I don't really like him. He's just too cocky.
I like AJ, but like I said, we both two different people.
Yeah.
We can both like two different people. Anyway, moving on. We have the match before the main event, which I'm shocked this is the match before main event. Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
And first of all, if you heard a vibration, that was my phone. That was a notification, but that was just a joke.
I mean, it was obvious who was winning.
Well, yeah, it's like the two of the strongest guys facing these weaklings. Like, I already know Braun Strowman was gonna beat the living hell out of both of them. Oh yeah, one of the most memorable moments I saw was when Braun Strowman was running after Sami Zayn, and he just runs right through Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Like, he just runs straight through. Then he goes after Kevin Owens. He flips him with one hand.
I wasn't paying attention a lot during this match because that was when we were texting back and forth.
Yeah.
But I saw a glimpse of pieces of it. I was really paying attention once Sami Zayn was like, "Oh, I'm leaving. I'm out of here." And Kevin Owens kept stopping him, and he's like, "You need to go back in there. You need to get back in there." And
but then,
Sammy throws Kevin in there. Kevin gets hurt a little bit. Then Kevin throws Sammy in there. And then Sammy slaps Kevin Owens.
That's when they stop being partners.
And that's where I'm predicting tomorrow night on Raw. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will no longer be no more. But I could be wrong. They've done this in the past. But I feel like they're really trying to push Sammy on their own, Kevin on their own.
Yeah, what my brother said, he was like, I miss when Sami Zayn was actually a good guy.
Sammy wasn't doing anything when he was a face.
Well, yeah, that's what he misses about him, but now they're just big two blokes.
Kevin, when he was on his own, he at least had stamina. But Sammy, when he was on his own, he has nothing.
Well, to be honest, I would give props to Kevin Owens for actually going in there.
Yeah.
And not quitting, not like Sami Zayn over here. He's like, oh god, I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, it was kind of just a filler match.
Yeah, that was just more like...
What they really should have done was a tag team champion match, which we saw none of.
Yeah.
No tag team champion was defended in this pay-per-view. We didn't get Wyatt and Woken Matt Hardy. We didn't get the Bludgeon Brothers. We didn't get no Usos. It's not okay.
Yeah, that's what my brother. That was actually what my brother said. He's like, freaking Braun Strowman, not Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley could be a good matchup facing Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy for the titles.
I could see it.
Like, that'll be an unstoppable team.
But do you know what I'm hearing as a rumor?
What?
I'm hearing there's possibilities that Braun's going to go onto his own. And he's going to take the Universal title.
I would rather him stay teammates with like Bobby Lashley and get the tag team titles, because someone has to catch those hands.
I mean, Roman can't do it. Apparently, I want to see. I mean, I don't care who it is. If it's Roman, if it's Strowman, I just want to see the title back on Raw. Like a fighting competitor, please. Not Brock Lesnar, who's a part-timer and doesn't show up for these pay-per-views.
AKA, he doesn't show up for anything because, he takes vacations every single week.
Like, I get that the there's so many championships, and there's pay-per-view, and there's a limited time for it to do these matches. But for a pay-per-view, what I feel like a pay-per-view should be is every title on the line. Every champion on the line. Like, that's the time you defend at a pay-per-view. They shouldn't have, like, these, like, other rivalries where they're, like, say, for example, like the Daniel Bryan one. I get people want to see Daniel Bryan on the pay-per-view, but there's no title involved. And there should be some sort of title on the line for a pay-per-view match.
And to be honest, like, speaking of Brock Lesnar, I want to hear a legit reason why people like Brock Lesnar. Like, there's nothing good about him.
Why people like Lesnar?
Yeah, like, I want to know what people like about Lesnar. There's nothing good about him at all. He only does body slams and that's it. That's literally what he is.
The reason people like Lesnar is because the limited appearances Lesnar does makes him feel more special.
He's not special at all. He's just a sweaty.
You gotta remember, these are WWE fans. I'm a WWE fan myself, but WWE fans don't know what they're doing sometimes.
Yeah, but Brock Lesnar is just a freaking sweaty bloke. That's what he pretty much is. He's nothing. There's nothing good about him at all. Like, he only, like, sure, yeah, he's literally not showing up for anything because he's like, oh, I'm the Universal Champion. I don't need to come in. No, you do have to come in.
You know what I want to see?
What?
Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan.
That's never gonna happen. Like, It was
going to happen once, but Daniel Bryan got injured.
Well, I don't even want to see that match happen. I don't want anything to do with Brock Lesnar. Go back to UFC.
On the topic of Daniel Bryan, what matches for Daniel Bryan would you want to see in the future?
I want to see a Daniel Bryan and a I don't want to see that match, no. I actually want to see a tag team. I want him to do a Shawn McMahon and Bryan facing Shane McMahon. That's right. That's Shane McMahon
and Daniel Bryan versus
facing Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn if they're still a team.
Did you not watch WrestleMania 34?
Frick, hold on a second. I just remember that. I want to see a Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan facing the Usos. The Usos.
I want to see a real match between Daniel Bryan and AJ. Like a real match. Like, no interruptions, no nothing. Maybe a Daniel
wait,
Bryan versus Hardy. That would be a good match.
which Hardy? Jeff or Matt?
Jeff Hardy.
Oh yeah,
I'm
because
just
Matt
thinking
Hardy.
of the SmackDown roster because that's what could potentially happen.
Oh wait, didn't Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles were facing, but then Big Cass came in, whatever.
Shinsuke came in. Remember he hit AJ in the balls?
Yeah, but didn't friggin' Big Cass come in one time? Wait, who?
That was
When?
during
What
a
match?
tag team match.
Oh, with who?
It was Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles versus Rusev Day.
Rusev Day.
And
And
Big Cass attacked Daniel Bryan and Shinsuke attacked AJ.
actually, let's go back to the No Way Jose thing. I was wondering, wait, why the heck are they keep on chanting Rusev Day? Like, I keep on hearing Rusev Day, but he's not around. The next thing you know, he just comes out. Wait, I was like, wait a minute. Did people call he was gonna be in here?
No, Rusev Day. They chant Rusev Day for anything. Speaking
They
of
just-
which, I wore my Rusev Day shirt the other day.
Oh.
Did you know I had a Rusev Day shirt?
No.
Yeah, it says Happy Rusev Day on it. It's
What today?
Rusev Day. Anyway, we're both predicting Kevin, Cammy are separating.
Yeah.
Alright. And now, main event time. Roman.
Actually, wait. The way it's gonna go, the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens thing, how I see how it's gonna go is the match they were gonna do to get their jobs back.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna go. They're gonna be facing each other.
Kurt Angle's gonna put them against each other on Raw.
Yep, that's how it's gonna go.
Maybe. This is
Because-
be a long shot. I'm gonna
Because
predict. I'm gonna predict how this is gonna go. You ready?
Yep.
It's gonna show a backstage scene on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. It's gonna show a backstage scene.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy's just gonna be standing there, thinking about the match from today or tonight, Backlash. And then Kevin Owens is gonna walk up. And Kevin Owens is gonna be like, "The hell went on out there? What are you doing?" And then they're gonna go back and forth, and then all of a sudden they're just gonna be arguing back and forth. And Kurt Angle's gonna walk around and he's gonna be like, "You two want to argue? Well, I got an idea.
Let's argue in the
Tonight-
ring."
We're gonna have Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens in an Extreme Rules match."
Extreme Rules match.
That's the long shot. It was kind of out there, but I was just kind of thinking of a match stipulation.
Yeah. Well, how I'm gonna see it is they're gonna be Wait, I'm gonna go with what you're saying about they're gonna be in the back showing them like arguing whatever, but then Kurt Angle's gonna be like, "What you said? That you guys want to argue?" And how I'm gonna see it is, well, tonight for the main event or like the one of the matches, it's gonna be you two facing each other, and not a disqualification. Just a normal match, like just a match. They're just gonna face each other.
Again?
Yeah, again.
Okay.
That's how I see it's gonna happen.
Loser leaves the brand.
Oh god, that's too far.
Is it though? Maybe bring like a Sammy to SmackDown? Apologizing to Shane McMahon or something?
So
Or maybe what they should have done was had Sammy appear on NXT asking for a job from William Regal.
yeah.
And then William Regal's like, "You're not a rookie anymore. You need to go up to the main roster. That's where you belong." Sammy's like, "I need a job." And William's like, "I'm sorry. We can't have you here anymore." Anyway, you good for that?
Yep.
Alright, main event time. Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe. My God, was I trying to stay awake during this match.
Okay, when you text me like, "Oh, it's over," like, were you sleeping for that whole match?
No, I was awake. But I was kind of waiting for it to end because it was arm hold.
Yeah.
Head hold. And then Roman started to fight back. I'm like, oh yeah, fight back. Roman's gonna win. Nope, Samoa Joe reverses. And then it's a hold again for like 15 minutes. Roman starts to fight back. Yay! Oh, no, reverse. More holds. That's all Joe did was holds.
Yeah, I know. So, what I was noticing that I was like, I'm guessing that Samoa Joe is a submission type of guy.
That's why I don't like Samoa Joe. Sometimes his matches can be slow.
I didn't like Samoa Joe from the start. And I wanted him to lose so he can eat his words while he's
I was trying to be positive during this match because I was like, this is going to be a great match. But I was trying to stay positive. I was like, maybe Roman or maybe Joe. One of the two are going to bring the best out of each other. But nope.
No, I was like, what are they doing when he started like fighting when the belt didn't even ring yet?
Because for a minute there, I was like, oh, this is going to end in no contest because they're already overtime. Like, it was already 10 o'clock. I'm like, this is a match happening at 10 o'clock? What's going on here?
Yeah.
So I thought that's how it was going to end. But nope, rest assured there was a match.
Yeah, and I was like on the edge of my seat. I was like, "Come on, please win!" Like when Roman Reigns finally gets him down with like a good like spear or whatever. I was like, "He's down finally! Come on, 1, 2." Then when they hit 2, I'm like, "Oh my God, really?" Then freaking Samoa Joe out is like, "Oh man,"
or puts his leg on.
Yeah, then. Yeah, but then it was his leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, then then he has Roman in a submission hold again, and like Roman looks like he's about to pass out. Like then all of a sudden he gets a jolt of energy. Then he gets up. Then Roman jumps off, and so Samoa Joe runs into the corner. Samoa Joe turns around. He gets speared. Then that ends the match finally. I was like, thank God. I'm done on Samoa Joe. I want Samoa Joe walking out by himself, be talking in the ring to see what happened. Then Roman Reigns comes out and speaks his mind about things.
Well, the Roman Samoa Joe thing isn't going to happen anymore. It's done. There's no reason for it to happen. Roman's on Raw, Samoa's on SmackDown. If they fight again at Money in the Bank, there's no reason for them to fight.
Yeah.
And
but I was happy that
Samoa Joe already went on to SmackDown and said, hey, AJ Nakamura, the winner of your match comes to me. So we're gonna see it's either gonna. Alright, this is what's gonna happen at Money in the Bank. It's either gonna be AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe in a one-on-one match for the WWE title, or it's gonna be AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's what I was gonna say. Like it's.
Threat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's probably gonna be a triple threat match because there's no winner.
Yeah. And that's how they're going to drag it on. AJ's going to win that triple threat. And then they're going to go on to a bigger match at Extreme Rules. And somehow Samoa Joe's going to get involved. Or even be in it still. And then SummerSlam is going to be where Shinsuke has probably like his big win. That's my prediction.
What I'm predicting is
that
they're
saving it for SummerSlam. Just basing on how much they're dragging it.
What I'm thinking that how it's gonna go. I'm going back to the Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns thing. Like when he was I knew that Roman Reigns was probably gonna win this match. It was because
he had no win yet, so
he was Because first of all, Joe comes out. He's like, you literally failed everyone. He didn't fail everyone. He won. He literally won. And you're saying he lost. No, even the referee says that Roman Reigns was the actual winner.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh my god. And so Samoa Joe over here is like, I'm gonna make the dog go to sleep. Yeah, who's the dog? Oh yeah, that's right, it was you. Now go eat the tub of ice cream while you can.
But yeah, like I said, there's no comments from me from this Roman Samoa Joe match. It was really just putting me to sleep. What
they meant by putting to sleep, it was the Samoa Joe and Reigns thing, because now they could just shut up about everything.
Anyway,
like, yeah, I have a lot of, but another thing is to add. The only reason why I have a lot to say about it is because I actually wanted Roman to win.
And he did.
Yeah, finally, after so many attempts fighting everyone, never gets a chance.
Anyway, I mean, putting aside the fact that no one's gonna predict a tie from the Shinsuke Nakamura AJ Styles thing, just taking that away, you gotta say, I basically predicted the whole card.
Yeah.
That was the time that I predicted the entire pay-per-view. Maybe one day you'll predict the entire pay-per-view, Blank. You were close, but...
No, I just have to go... My gut says something, I'm gonna listen to it from now on. I'm sick and tired of being like, oh, I'm gonna go with this guy. No, wait, I'm gonna go with that guy. No.
Maybe it's
whatever
like 10
I say
years of
first...
experience that it's just kind of like, oh, I know this stuff by now, but you'll get there.
I may be... Like, I can guess that... I can do a whole pay-per-view. Like, it's not hard. It's just that I had to pick the obvious winners.
Yeah.
Like, tonight I was basing off of, okay, someone's dominating. But all of a sudden, the person who's not dominating is gonna be the winner.
I think what helped me is I was watching the Raws and SmackDown, so I knew the storylines going into it.
I didn't.
Yeah, you don't watch the Raw and SmackDown.
Well, before I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why we were really close with the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Because you were watching the Raw and SmackDown before that. Anyway, I win predictions again.
Yeah.
Much like I will August 15th.
No, I'm gonna win August 15th.
And that's what you keep saying.
I know what I'm saying is what's gonna happen.
That's what you think's gonna happen.
We'll just see about that August 15th UFC 3.
Yeah.
Live streamed.
It will be live streamed. Speaking of live stream, I might be getting a PC soon. Anyway, I think this video is long enough.
Yeah.
I'm Mythical Monkey. This is Blank.
And I'm Blank. Hi.
This is our Backlash review. Blank here on a Sunday. Anyway, this is on the third channel.
Either way.
Anyway, we'll see you guys for predictions for Money in the Bank. See ya.
Later.